Hi, welcome to the 11th episode. At the end of this episode, you will have learned the difference between sales and marketing. Hi, I'm Peter, and my intention is to help everybody who wants to learn to sell. And this is selling without selling your soul, so you can be yourself and be authentic. Because I'm really convinced and I really believe that selling is an essential skill for everybody who wants to grow as a human being. There are a lot of misconceptions or even confusion between sales and marketing. The first step is creating awareness. And creating awareness is for me in the domain of marketing. What does that mean? So once you have defined your target group, that's actually the people who can benefit from your product or service, then you're going to communicate who you are, what you do, why you do it. How do you do that? By events, video, content, white papers, websites, ebooks. In the group of people who are now aware of your product or service, there are people who show interest. And this second phase is actually for me the mix of marketing and sales. So marketing has created interest, but having interest does not mean that these prospects are qualified for your product or service. And then comes the third phase, which is actually the sale or the selling part. And this is of course the domain of sales. So there the salesperson is going to engage with the other person, with the prospect. Getting to know them, entering a conversation, a dialogue, asking relevant questions. Of course, this is what we call qualifying. He's also going to create value, and after that, he's going to close the deal and sign a contract. And then we come in the fourth phase, and this is a phase that a lot of people forget. And also for me, of course, you have the after sales people who are going to take care of your customer. But also, this is something for marketing. Because this is actually the phase where marketing can reconfirm the value of the product or service your customer is using. Same for sales. Sales has to take care that the customer is really happy about your product and service. And also when they are very happy, this can be used in the form of a testimonial. This is a testimony of your customer saying he's happy and can show what he or she is doing with your product or service. And so the circle is again round. And so these testimonials can be used again in the phase of creating awareness. Sales is a very specific skill, and marketing is a very specific skill. So sometimes you hear, marketing are really bad sales reps or ex-sales reps. Yes, there are some people who have been in sales and joined marketing, but I'm really convinced that they joined the marketing team because it's more suitable who they are. So this is for me not true, of course. So because sales is really, I'm a sales guy, but I'm not a marketing guy, and I know that. I have notions of marketing and I know what they do, but it's just not for me. And I know marketing guys who have notions of sales, but really, really driven by the marketing aspect. Then the second question, do you need them both? That's a very tricky question. A generic answer would be yes, of course. Imagine you have a great product, you have a great service, you have a great marketing team or a marketing person, but no sales. You're going to invest lots of efforts and money in making and creating awareness and branding around your organization and product or service. So you'll have lots of interested prospects or non-qualified leads, but there's nobody actually to move them and to really qualify them out and to make sure that the ones who are qualified, that there has some kind of engagement with that salesperson or with the person, and to convert them in a signed deal or close them. You also have the other situation where you have sales and no marketing, and it's also not an ideal situation, because then you expect that the sales is actually going to drive around and to create awareness around your name and your product. So the salespeople are going to sell your name as an organization, your product. And this will be a very, very tough job to do. And it will create lots of effort. and for me is not the most effective way. So indeed, a combination of both of them is ideal. Of course, I realize this is a very generic response, and it really depends on certain industries, where certain industries are more marketing related and other ones rely more on salespeople. Now, if you're a startup or a founder of a very small company, then you are the seller and you are the marketeer. And your job, for me personally, is to make sure, yes, you have a great idea, yes, you have a great product, but the product without customers, without marketing, is actually nothing. It's just a product or an idea. So your mission is to get your first 10 references in, and choose your references wisely. So this means that you choose customers who are going to use the product in a way that's going to be representable towards potential future customers. So you can use these first 10 customers as reference cases, as use cases, to show the value of your product or service to potential future customers. And after you actually have won 10 customers, you can add sales and marketing people to actually grow your sales and marketing. But don't expect, when you hire very early on a salesperson, when you don't have any customers and even not a marketing team, that salesperson is some kind of magician who is going to do some hocus pocus tricks and find some customers. You have to get your act together and actually sell the first deals yourself. It will also give the newcomer sales and marketing team trust and confidence that you're able to articulate the value of your product and service. And also you will understand actually what they're doing all day long and what it takes to sell your product or service. And this can also be beneficial for your strategy actually of your product and service towards the future. Next to that, because you have this experience of selling your first projects as a founder, if you're going to look for investors, you can actually articulate not only the product, but especially the value. And that this is the thing that they are looking for. They are not looking for a product, but they're looking to value. And they're looking for a target market, and that you are aware what this target market is. I hear a lot of myths or a lot of stories about salespeople drinking the blood of marketing teams and the other way around. Salespeople who are complaining we don't get enough leads from marketing, and marketing who is complaining sales are lazy and they expect everything to be ready on a plate and just that they have to sign an order. Of course, this is all not true in my personal opinion. The most successful companies I worked for, I have seen there is a very nice and tight collaboration between sales and marketing, and they leave their egos at the door and they work together towards a common goal. But how does this work? This means next time when you see your sales colleagues or your marketing colleagues, you're going to sit together and you're going to ask them, how can I serve you? What can I do to help you actually doing a better job? And the other way around, of course, also. And by knowing each other and especially the challenges in each other's job, you can help each other. I heard the term recently, smarketing, and I think this is really an excellent name for the symbiosis between sales and marketing. Because if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, you go together. So how can you help the marketing team as a salesperson? You can help them by creating references. So these are customers who are happy and who are willing to say nice things about your organization or product, or showing value of the product or service that they are getting from your product or service. Marketing can create a video or a document about this testimonial, and this can be used on their social media to attract new customers. Because it's so much powerful when another customer or another organization is talking about the value of your product or service instead of you saying how great your product or service is. And on the other hand, you will notice also that marketing will provide you with more and better leads because they know that you're going for the same goal. I'm really looking forward hearing from you about your opinions, experiences, stories. You can leave a comment below. If you like this type of content, please click the like button below, or even better, hit the subscribe button below. I want to thank you for your attention, and I see you next time. Bye bye.